Hey everybody, Ryan McCaffrey back with you in Wild West Online, taking a look at just this final clip. There are 3 other clips up if you have not seen them and you are interested that cover different parts of this massively multiplayer Old West game, which is kind of a direct, I don't want to say counter-programming, but almost a compliment to Red Dead in that the developer specifically said, hey, Red Dead Redemption 2 isn't coming to PC, so we'll make a PC game. Here, there's like the other 2 developers that are just on the test server are attacking. So this will give you an idea, and he just kills one of them. This gives you an idea of how dangerous it can be traveling when you've got valuables on you. Because right now, as we pick up this clip, we have a bunch of gold bars that we're trying to get to town to cash in, and those guys, those other 2 developers, came in to try and take us out and take them. So here's using the bandage, using the tonic to heal up, and the rosemary as well. Those canned beans, you can cook those as well. I think we also, I don't know if that was in this clip or another clip. That you can boil water and cook beans over a fire as well, but making the way towards town here to try and cash in over the railroad tracks to try and cash in those gold bars. I did ask. So I was asking a bunch of questions during this, as you might expect. There's a lot of questions to ask about a game like this, Wild West Online. You know, we haven't really seen an Old West game done in an MMO vein before. Red Dead Redemption 2 obviously is going to have a Red Dead Online, similar to GTA Online, which might offer a lot of these kinds of activities, but Red Dead 2 not currently slated for PC. So for the time being, this is something that PC gamers can look forward to. There's the general store. There's where we can go to cash in the gold. You see those wanted posters posted up outside the general store and all over town. If you tank your reputation enough, you might end up wanted. Stefan, the developer who gave me the demo, also noted to me that you can pray and tithe your bad deeds away in the church. So if you want to recover your reputation, that is one way you can do it. I also asked a few other questions. So I was asking, hey, once there are people on the servers, everything, once the game's finished up, will there be large-scale player, raid-type events? And Stefan did in fact say, yes, there will be raid-like scenarios later on. It sounds like it might not be with the sort of 1.0 version of the game, but it is something that is on the developer's roadmap as we make our way outside of the general store here. They're not using a traditional class system in this. It's more of you kind of mold who you are by your actions. So your character is always reasonably malleable for you to do. Okay, now this is right. This is where we're going over the river to pan for gold and find gold nuggets, which is a pretty neat little aspect. I can just imagine that once the game's populated, you'll have like dozens of people just along the riverbanks looking for gold and possibly fighting each other over gold. But here, again, in the first-person mode, you can also switch to third-person at any time. Here comes a gold nugget right over here, I believe. Coming right up. You can see. Where's that? There it is. There's that gold nugget. Grab that. But yeah, Stefan even admitted to me, I had a lot of questions about how the game's going to work, what roles you'll be able to play. And he told me, quote, there's a lot of social dynamic stuff that we have to work out over time. So, it's very clear this game is very early in development. They're very kind to come in and show it to us in this state. And no doubt, when it hits, I don't know if they're going into early access per se, but whenever they sort of start letting people into the game in one way or another, there's going to be plenty of opportunity probably from the community to help shape this game and shape the direction it goes in. And there seems to be, again, I had a 30 or so minute demo of this, again, with nobody in the game world, as you can see. And I can see there's plenty of potential here this game definitely could turn into something really good. And I'm curious to see where it goes. Here we're going to set up the campfire so that we can boil the water and cook the beans, I think, as well. So let's get that. Here comes, there's your gun. Get the water. Let's boil the dirty water from the stream. There, let's see. Hold on, he finds it in a second here. Oh, here it goes. Fill that canteen. There it is. Dirty water canteen. Take that out. Purify it. So it is boiled. It is ready to go. Now you can drink it up for some, cook those beans, eat them, get your health back. So this will be, especially think about how fun it'll be like at night with a couple of your friends sitting on at a campfire cooking beans by the side of the river. You know, it could be a really fun adventure. I love the amount of potential in this game, and I really hope that Wild West Online is able to fulfill that potential. Now we'd had a pickaxe earlier. Here's a giant gold hunk of ore, which he is mining. Stefan noting to me that your tools have durability, so they will break. So that is a look at Wild West Online. Obviously, this game's still very early in development, but there is a lot of potential here. I really hope this game is able to live up to the clear amount of potential that it's showing even at this early state. So for much more on Wild West Online, be sure to keep it tuned right here to IGN.